Yo, what is going on, you guys? It is your boy Desta District, and today we're going to be talking about how life is a game, and here's how to rig it in your favor using these 5 cheat codes in the game. Let's go ahead and dive in. So, number 1, I want you to close your eyes, literally pause the video after you hear these instructions for 20 seconds. But what you're going to do is imagine yourself at the highest level across each category of life, which is relationships, your health, finances, every other category that you're interested in. Picture it at the highest level, right? So just literally take a second to think about that and be very intentional. Get very specific. Then what you need to understand is, what is the next best step that you can do today or tomorrow to move you from A to B? You don't have to have the whole roadmap A through Z, right? You don't have to know every single step of the way, right, to that ultimate level that's in your mind. But just understand and ask yourself, what is the best way to get to B, right? Don't worry about C, D, E, we're on B, right? Because in a video game, it goes from level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. You don't just go from level 1 to level 70, right? And I say it to say because, I feel like in life, I feel like a lot of people are stressed out and overwhelmed because they're oftentimes thinking of how to jump from level 1 to level 70, right? From where they're at to the ultimate end goal. But it doesn't really work like that. It's really just you putting one foot in front of the other, right? Which is that level 1, level 2, level 3, right? So similar to a video game, you have to do that in your own life. You can't try to jump the gun and have the whole thing figured out, right? As they say, you want to jump out of an airplane and build your parachute on the way down. So that's the type of mindset you should really have. So number 2, time, right? So, if you ever played 2K or Call of Duty, what all these games have in common is that there is a countdown, right? And in life, it's the exact same. We all have an expiration date. We have a day that's gonna come that no one knows about, or we're not here anymore. So until then, we have that amount of time, which is an unknown amount of time. So your task is to be able to get as organized as possible with your time. Whether it's scheduling, whether it's hour blocking, whether it's having a to-do list every single day, your objective should be to use every single minute correctly, because that's the only thing you can't unwind in this life, which is time. So the more organized you can get, the more of a shot at a better life that you have than everyone else, because most people are not organized with their time. Number 3, who are your teammates in the game, right? So they say your network is your net worth. We've all heard it a million times. Who are your teammates in the game? Because if you have the right teammates, you can exchange advice, you can exchange help, you can exchange knowledge to help one another complete the objective and get to the next level, right? That's how games are, but that's also how life is. There's always a person that you might know or don't know yet who can help you, that would pretty much make a good addition to your team, as well as you joining their team would be a good addition to them, right? So that's why it's very important to know that you're around the right teammates in this game. Get around like-minded individuals by any means, because it'll only help you accelerate. Number 4, failures, right? So depending on how you take failure will make or break you. Because in a video game, say a character dies, right? I remember in Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty, right? If you got killed in the game, you got to respawn, but before you respawned and came back to life, it shows you where you messed up and how they got you, right? There was something called a kill cam. And that kill cam pretty much shows you from their perspective how they got you out of the game, right? And it's the same thing in life. You have to understand where you failed. And if you can understand where you failed, you'll dodge that the next time around, because very rarely do you fail and the game's over. You just have to fail and understand where you got impacted, and then kind of figure out the strategy to make sure that never happens again, and then come back even stronger. And then number 5 is the power-ups, right? So like the level ups in the game, like pretty much think of like Mario, right? You know, Mario and Luigi, there was like Mario used to have this mushroom that he ate. And then when Mario ate the mushroom, he would like become 10 times like stronger, or I forgot what it was, but like pretty much like Mario used to eat this mushroom, right? And then it just helped him like just become a better him, right? So in real life, we have that same mushroom, but that mushroom is reading books, listening to podcasts, you know, learning from people who have already went to where you want to go, right? So there's so many similarities. Like life is literally a video game. If you can actually just look at a video game and compare it to your own life, I can guarantee they're not too far off. If you can do what I just did and how they correlate to your own life, or how they correlate to one another. So guys, these are just a few pieces of advice of how to pretty much rig this game in your favor. I promise if you look at life from this perspective, you'll level up quick, right? So let me know what you all think. Let's level up together, and thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.